Close your eyes, picture a world of epic battles, roaring seas, and untamed warriors. Now, imagine a Viking, savage, fearless, a name whispered in terror across continents. Who do you see? Ragnar Lothbrok. A nightmare for kings, a father to legendary sons, and a lover whose heart burned as fiercely as his sword. But Ragnar's life wasn't just history, it was a saga more thrilling than any Hollywood blockbuster. Would you have the courage to live as boldly as Ragnar? Born in the shadows of Norse mythology, Ragnar claimed Odin himself as an ancestor. But his story began not with glory but vengeance. After his grandfather's murder at the hands of the cruel King Thora, Ragnar vowed to restore honor to his bloodline. Would you rise to avenge your family, no matter the cost? He marched to Norway, rallying warriors and turning his sights on Thora. Among them was Lagertha, a shield maiden whose bravery in battle was the stuff of legend. When the fight seemed lost, it was Lagertha who roared into the fray, her sword blazing like fire, inspiring Ragnar and his men to victory. Captivated, Ragnar sought her hand, but Lagertha wasn't easily won. She guarded herself with a ferocious bear and a snarling hound. Ragnar, undaunted, faced them head-on, slaying both and proving his love. Together, they were unstoppable, raiding coastal towns and carving their names into history. Could love really conquer all, even the fiercest beasts? The Serpent and the Shaggy Breeches. But Ragnar was destined for more. His love for Thora, daughter of Earl Harrow, came with a deadly test. A venomous serpent coiled around her home, its hiss is a symphony of death. Would you dare face the jaws of death for love? Ragnar crafted breeches soaked in tar to withstand the serpent's poison. The beast lunged, its fangs glinting like daggers, but Ragnar struck true. The serpent fell, and Ragnar earned his famed name, Lothbrok, or Shaggy Breeches. With Thora, he continued his daring raids, amassing wealth and renown. But tragedy struck. Thora's death left him hollow. Ragnar found solace only in war, until he met a Slorg, a woman of wit and beauty, who bested his riddles and became his queen, bearing sons who would carry his legacy. Can love and vengeance ever truly heal a broken heart? The Siege of Paris. Ragnar's ambition knew no bounds. His obsession turned to Paris, a city ripe for conquest. Leading 5,000 Viking warriors, Ragnar's fleet descended like a storm. Imagine the terror as the Seine filled with Viking longships, their dragon prows snarling at the gates. The siege was relentless. Ragnar's cunning and fury broke through the city's defenses, and the Vikings plundered its treasures. But trying miles per hour turned to despair when a plague swept through his men, forcing a retreat. What would you do when your greatest victory is marred by an unseen enemy? Ragnar's final stand. Defeat didn't break Ragnar, it fueled him. In his final campaign, he set sail for England with just 2 ships. Captured by King Egil, Ragnar faced his fate with unshakable resolve. It gladdens me to know Odin prepares a feast. My death comes without apology, and I welcome the Valkyries to summon me home. Thrown into a pit of venomous snakes, Ragnar's fearless spirit defied even death. His legendary end ignited the Great Heathen Army, led by his son Ivar. To avenge him, a tale for another time. Would you face death with the same courage, knowing your legacy would live on? Ragnar Lothbrok, warrior, lover, legend. His life burned like a comet, leaving a trail of glory and vengeance. But what about you? Would you have the courage to live a life as bold as Ragnar's, to carve your name into history with the sword of destiny? Thank you for watching. If you loved this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more sagas of heroes and legends.